So I wanted Cameo to kind of share her experience and her testimony first. She can't be on long, so I just want to start with that,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll do it that way.
Okay. So I have been in social selling network marketing for 12 years, which is a really long time. And I was introduced to digital marketing about a year ago. I started with a product or a digital product called Roadmap. And it was one of the bigger ones at the time. So I jumped in with that. I made my investment back and made a couple thousand. And it was great for a little while, but it was very advanced level. You had to basically build it from bottom to top. And a lot of that stuff, a lot of the technology stuff is very, very new for me. It was, I was like overwhelmed with everything that I was learning. I mean, there were some good resources in there, but it was a lot. And so when my girlfriend Tiffany, who had got me started with this, she started before me, and I was like a fly on the wall and watched her for like 3.5 weeks. And she ended up making like 23,000 in her first month. And I was like, there's no way that you're making that kind of money. There's no way that that's legit. And she was sending me her bank statements. She was like, no, I promise you it's real. And so I was super skeptical because she had started with the other one previous that I did as well. And so I was like, okay, well, how is this any different? How are you making more with this than what you did the last one? And the beautiful thing about it is that it's very, very beginner friendly. There are literally hundreds upon thousands of digital courses out there. And I love this one because it is very beginner friendly. And it is technology friendly. So if you are not tech savvy, you do not understand social media, you do not understand emails, websites, things like that, like this is the best beginner course that I've come across. It's very simple to follow. I have made $16,000 in a little over 6 weeks. I think that's where I'm at. I'm losing track of time. Um, but it's about 6 weeks. And I'm very grateful. I give God all of the glory for that. My husband and I have been able to pay off some of our taxes. We've paid off one of our credit cards. I'm actually getting ready to go shop for a house because we're trying to buy a new house. And it has just been such a financial blessing for us. And I still have like multiple sources of income. Like I wholeheartedly believe that that's something that you need in today's day and age is multiple streams of income. And this has just been a really great vehicle that has allowed us to move forward financially. So it's been really great.
Awesome. Yeah, I aspire to that for sure.
You'll get there.
So, I guess, I mean, since I'm so new too, I kind of have a couple of questions too, and Jamie may kind of, this might help her as well, but,
Away.
are you using TikTok?
Yes.
Okay. And I know
Yeah.
Jamie and I were talking about that yesterday, and I haven't used it. I don't know how to use it. I'm not sure if I want to.
Okay. I personally love TikTok's platform. I love their editing features, and a lot of times Instagram gets glitchy with their wording. Like it drives me bonkers because I'll go and put up a reel and I'll put all of these perfectly put together words on top of the reel, and then I go and post it, and the words just disappear. And it's extremely frustrating. So, anyways, I have found I pay for this app. I've used it for probably 2 years now. So it's called Talk. I think it's Talk Repost. So basically, I create one TikTok video, I remove the watermark, and then I reuse it in all of the other places. So I post on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And I use the same video across all platforms. I'm just repurposing my content, which
Mhm.
saves me time, saves me energy, and it's reaching a range because the people that I have on my Facebook are not the people that I have following me on TikTok. I have 3 people that I'm talking to right now from TikTok that have followed me for digital marketing. Because my platform over there has kind of shifted. Like I've done network marketing, and then I'll post things about my faith and faith humor, and then I am talking about digital marketing. So I like that the platform is so free range in the sense of like I feel like Facebook and Instagram have to be very niche focused,
Mhm.
very specific to your target market, which
Mhm.
is beneficial. But I like that TikTok can just kind of be whatever you want it to be, and it can still reach a range of people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a following on TikTok before you started this, or was this the start of TikTok? Okay.
Yep, I've had TikTok since 2020. I started it the fall of 2020 and I felt like an idiot. I still feel like an idiot sometimes because people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're so good at these." And I'm like, "I'm glad that you think I know what I'm doing because I really don't feel like I know what I'm doing half the time." I literally just I will give myself a timer of like 10 to 15 minutes to get sucked in the scroll hole of TikTok and I look at what other people are doing. I look at what's trending, I look at the common like songs and hashtags and things like that to give me ideas. And I haven't done this in a while. I was actually just talking to a friend about it today. But it's extremely helpful when you are in the like content making field or business is that I will take one day and I will batch make content. So like Sunday night, Monday night, whatever night is like less busy for you, I literally will throw on glasses, put on a flannel, change my shirt, put on some sweatpants, put on a robe, like throw on a hat. And so it's like literally just like quick in and out, like just making a bunch of videos, just super random. That way I've got content for the week or 2 weeks or whatever ready to go to use for whatever I feel like using it for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I've learned in the last 2 years, but it's really hard for me to stay consistent with it. It's hard for me to do.
I
I'm
haven't
still working on it.
probably 2 months.
Mm.
I've just been using old stuff, finding other stuff, and I'm like, here is a video, just random of like this will work. This looks good.
Would you say you've gotten most of your leads through TikTok, or has it been in other ways?
Most of my leads so far have been Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook has been that is where my business started. That is where my biggest following is on Facebook. However, of all three platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, it's Facebook first, TikTok second, Instagram third, as far as like following goes.
Okay.
Yep.
And so you're on YouTube as well, and so that must be in fourth place.
Sure. I don't really know what I'm doing with that one. I just am reposting the videos and hoping something comes of it someday. I have no idea. Because my husband watches YouTube. Like he's not a TikToker, which really it's the same thing. They call them shorts.
Yeah.
But literally it's probably the same content like what I'm doing. They're just reposting it to multiple platforms. Anyways, he's a YouTuber, okay? And so I'm like, well, I don't know if I have anybody that would watch this. And I'm like, I'm just gonna start doing it. Like, why the heck not? It's free to post on there and it might hit a different range of people. So I don't know. It's very, very new for me. And I didn't realize that the caption on not Instagram, YouTube was so short. Like you can only have like I think 60 characters on there. And I'm like, well, I usually write a book, so I'm gonna have to get used to this. So I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Jamie, do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. I just got live today. So super excited. I've been making the 7 days to launch posts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have Facebook. I just opened up a TikTok. I'm the biggest nerd ever. I can't figure out the logistics of it. Once I do, I'll be okay. But my main question is, how do I get, how that you have that prompt box that if you're interested, you put your email in and then it pops up. How do you get that to populate in your post? Like I tried clicking the link and it does some System IO board thing. So I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Are you saying like with your website link, like how to get that to populate?
No, I was able to get my page link to populate well, but that little square, it's the funnel, the tracker funnel that says opt in. You put your email in that little box and you said, yes, I'm in. It's just that little square with either the dog and the woman or the family that has the email, like the teaser thing.
That's your capture page.
Yes. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
So how do you get your capture page to populate when you're like in writing a post?
Oh, okay. So I follow what you're saying.
Yeah.
So basically what you want to try and do is create content towards a specific audience of whoever you're targeting. So, and I don't know anything about your story. For me, military wife, trying to be a mom, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, we're trying to get out of debt before we have kids. Like that's my story. That's kind of what I'm gearing towards, is like family focused, God first, things like that.
Yeah.
So I gear my content in that way and talk about, and if you haven't had success yet, that's okay. Use the success of other people
Okay.
and share their stories to inspire and kind of shine light on that. And it draws people into you. So then when you want to have a call to action in your post. So like if you could use $900 a day for your summer vacation, comment info below or whatever.
Yeah.
You can do this in stories, you can do it in your post, but the goal is to get people interested and have a call to action in that way. And then from there, you send them your link. So that way
Okay.
it's tapped in from there. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. I understand what you're saying. And then as far as TikTok goes, I just opened it. I'm not sure if I have a business or a personal account. And then I'm trying to follow people and get a following. But can you give me any like pro tips on how to navigate that? Or is there in our software legacy program, is there a tutorial on getting started and what not to do and what to do and
I don't know
what's
if there's like a beginner tutorial. I honestly, I haven't gone through the TikTok training yet. I know that there's tons of amazing resources because I've watched some of them, but I haven't watched the entirety of it.
Okay.
Honestly, with any platform, TikTok in particular, when I first started, just do it. Just do
Okay.
it. I tell people all the time, I'm like, it's like throwing a piece of bologna at the wall and seeing if it sticks. You just keep going. The main thing is just consistency. The more consistent you are, the better it's going to be. And you have to think when you're posting your content, you want it to be, oh, and I'm gonna botch this. It's like educational, entertaining, or there's one more E. Education, entertain, lighten, maybe like inspire.
Engage, maybe.
Maybe one of them. But anyways,
Yeah.
you want to focus mostly on giving value on your page so that it gives people a reason to follow you. So yes, it's great to say, hey, make $900 this way, or this is what I'm doing, this is how much money I've made, or whatever. But you want to think of it as like value, pitch. Value, pitch. So you want to give more value, pitch less. Because that's going to strengthen the following that you have. You have value that they come to your page for, and it's going to grow more of a faithful following, if that makes sense.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
Yep. And honestly,
Thank you.
when I first started doing TikTok, I really had no idea what I was doing. I'm still learning. It's like with any social platform, it's always changing. And so you just gotta throw it to the wind and give it your best shot.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm super excited and I'm trying to figure out how to cast the biggest net and how to reach the most people. I was in property management for a really long time, and that was easy because they were looking for a specific product. But like for me, I was a single mom, and I feel like a lot of times I had to compromise time for provision. I had to sacrifice a lot of time with my kids so I could put a roof over their head and that. So I have a heart for helping people, and I want to pay it forward.
Yeah.
I'm kind of new, and I don't know where to start. So
that's okay. I'm excited that you're here. The best piece of advice that I can give you is to really, really get specific on your vision and the person that you were trying to target. Because when you tap into that emotional level of your vision, it's going to come through in your content, and people are going to sense those emotions in you. But also, I'd have to look it up. It's somewhere in the training, like when you first started setting up your funnels and your emails, like the very beginning stages, like that training, not the classroom, not the school app. But in the very beginning, there's like finding my ideal customer. I really want to encourage you to go through that because
Okay.
it's really going to get you specific in your content, and that's going to be like gold for what you're doing.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cameo,
All right,
have you posted free ads just out of curiosity? You haven't done that.
question
Wow.
tonight. Yeah.
Okay.
Started doing some of the faceless stuff. Just because I haven't batched any content. But I honestly think that that's a great way for people to start growing, especially if they don't feel comfortable talking on social like this. Like I've been doing it for 12 years, so it's a piece of cake for me, but a lot of people aren't comfortable doing something like that, and that's okay. I think that having the free ads and the faceless options there are really great for people who are very new and not comfortable with that yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I answered some of your questions, ladies. I'm gonna hop off because
Thank you.
Prosper said this is a good house.
Thank you. I hope you get it.
Thank you.
Yes. Bye, ladies.
Bye.
All right. So digital growth, that is the name of our community. Digital growth is a community. And in my opinion, it's been the best part of this program. I don't know how others feel about it, but it is the best part of this program because you don't feel alone when you're going through all of the tech things or the strategies and growing. So I've never been a part of a community of so many like-minded people ready to support others on this journey. Even though our goals and journeys differ, we all have a common goal of learning and growth. And the platform itself is very user-friendly. So as you can see, this is just a screenshot of what the community platform looks like. Michelle O'Neill is the creator. She is the founder. And you can also see here the number of members. It actually hit 23,000 today. I noticed that in the community. But Michelle is always posting new videos, new content. She is expanding the education all the time. So it's amazing. What are you buying? You're buying a few products and services in one, particularly with the Legacy Builders program. The Legacy Builders program is the highest value. It's the highest investment and the highest value. It is an online course that will teach you how to set up a made for you website and market it to make money. That same product is also a product you own and can resell as many times as you want for 100% profit. You're also buying additional bonus online courses within the product when purchasing the Legacy Builders program. So this is the platform, the dashboard for the digital growth product that you purchase. Jamie, can you see that? It's the
Yes.
Kajabi platform. Okay.
Yes.
So when you purchase Legacy Builders, that's what you're going to see first. And the Legacy Builders program includes all of the other programs. And we'll go through those real quickly here in a minute. But you can see that there are bonuses included. And we're going to go into view product. And so you can see these are the courses. And so I've been through these courses. And then when you get down here, this is the meat of it. This is where you're actually setting up your website, connecting it to your domain, getting all of that set up. And it's very easy instructional videos that will walk you through every step of the way. So that's what you're purchasing. And that is also what you're selling. So then that program is $900. That's the $900 investment. And that's the Legacy Builders. But then you also have 3 other options. Those are $600, $300, and $100. And each of them includes slightly less training. So you're just getting a chunk of the training with each step. But the other thing is, if you purchase the $900 legacy program, then you can resell the 900, 600, 300, and 100. So there are 4 options for your potential customers. If you only purchase the 600, then you can only sell the 600, 300, 100, and then it goes on down the line. So if you come in at 100, you can only sell the 100 level Launchpad program. So in addition to the each product, there is also a $29 website fee. That is how the main company makes their money, because they do give you a setup website. It's already created. You just have to enter your personal information. So there is a one-time $29 setup fee for that. And other than that, the only thing you have to purchase at that point is your domain, a professional email if you want to get a professional email. So what I love about this program and this community is the marketing techniques being taught can be applied to nearly anything. No matter your goals, vision, or your business, the sky is the limit. I've invested thousands in coaching, and I've never seen this much value packed into a $900 package. I personally have made my investment back with my first sale, but I don't want you to take my word for it. Cameo was just on here sharing, and she obviously has results. And her mentor, as she mentioned, also has even more results. So it is working. You just have to put forth the effort to do it. And I just think it's an amazing business model, because you purchase a package and you're learning. And while you're learning, you're earning by selling the very same package that you just purchased and you're learning on. So I just love the business model. And
Yeah, I like all the tools that are in the digital community, like the wins page. It lets you know
yeah,
like successes of other people, and then the resources as far as hooks and just other people that you could bounce ideas and questions off. I think that
I know.
everybody's been super helpful.
I have never seen this much packed into a $900 package. Literally.
It's a lot.
It is
really
a
is.
lot. She could be charging thousands of dollars for this.
Yeah. Yeah, she could.